progress.
chat with us today. Both of you, just your initial thoughts on the team's performance.
Sure. Yeah, I think it was tough to concede early, especially on a PK, but I felt like we got ourselves back in the game. We just kind of lacked a bit in the final third. And I think that's something we're gonna look at and moving forward, hopefully improve on.
Building on that, the timing of the penalty being pretty early was also kind of against the run of play. It seemed like you had more of the earlier opportunities and then they were able to settle back. Did that affect the approach if they were kind of slowing the game at that point?
Yeah, I think it was a weird situation because I think Lou had gone off. So at that point we had 10 men on the field. So yeah, I think just organizing around that better, I think that caught us off guard a bit. So I think managing the game better when we know we have a player off. But yeah, like you said, I think we did have a little momentum and that kind of killed it a bit, but I felt like we built back into the game. We just didn't really create too many chances, so yeah, it's something to work on.
Sorry, I wanted to ask just a little bit more about that. I mean, do you put much into the fact that Lou was down, that situation happened?
Yeah, no, I think that's just on us as players to communicate to each other. Yeah, I can't remember in the moment what I was thinking, but yeah, I think just communicate to each other. You know, whether that's the coaching staff or just amongst us, like, hey guys, we have 10, let's just keep everything in front of us. So yeah, I think we lost the plot a bit right there. Unfortunately, we were punished for it.
And then as far as like playoffs, how much is that in the forefront of, or on your mind? When you have results like this, now it's 3 losses.
Yeah, I think going into this game, we knew we needed to win. I think mathematically we're not out yet, so we're going to do everything we can next week to get 3 points and keep pushing because yeah, we have to at this point.
For you, Veronica, it's been a while since we've seen you at right back. We've seen it now in the past couple of games. Just wondering how, I know you sort of trained in that position last year in expectation of Sophia going to the World Cup, and now obviously she's gone again for a different reason. Just how has that transition been for you, and how do you feel about playing that role in particular?
Yeah, I mean, Soph definitely has huge shoes to fill. I don't think I come even close to how much she impacts this team, but I just tried to learn from her while she was here last year, the year before, and this year now before she left. And yeah, I'm a person that wants to do anything for the team. If you need me at right back, right forward, hopefully not center back, but I'll play anywhere. I'll do anything.
So goals have been hard to come by this season. Laura Harvey's talked a lot about maybe a lack of quality sometimes, pardon me, in the final third. From your guys' view, what is like the disconnect? Because you guys had 60% possession today, you had a lot of the ball. What was just missing in the final third?
I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record, and I say this because I put this on myself. Quality. I think I had a ton of crosses, and I didn't connect nearly as many as I needed to, and that's on me. Yeah, it's quality and creativity. So not just being a crossing team, but being a team that can play around the final third, break the team down, and go through the middle of them, not just from the wide in, but just working from the inside out too.
Do you feel like the presence or the lack of the presence of Fishlock affected the team's momentum and flow throughout the midfield?
I think Jess is a huge character in our team. I also think we have incredible midfielders that fill the presence and can make a huge impact. And I mean, I think that our midfield is solid and great, and when Jess is in it, it's also solid and great. So I think there might be we're missing her leadership on the field, but in terms of our midfield, I back them any day of the week. We're just so deep that I appreciate them, and they rock.
Just wanted to ask you guys about Jordan Bugg. Obviously, she was gone for a while with the World Cup. She came in at halftime for Lou, had a really impressive tackle, particularly at the end there in stoppage time. Just wondering what you guys have seen from her in terms of her presence and poise, particularly at such a young age, and playing such a big role at center back.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know she's 18. I think she's come in, she's fit so well, and she shows it on the field. She's, a top player already, being so young. So I think, the sky's the limit for her, and it's exciting that we have such a young talent on our side, and just keep seeing her improve and get better, because she's only going to get better. So that's just really exciting.
All right, we're good on questions. Thanks. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.